Hello everybody, this is Norm with Two Guys Farming. How you doing? We're back on Michigan Map. This is entry number 50 in our Farmer's Journal. And as you can see, we're in our New Holland here. We're heading down to field 25, just up the road a piece. We had a little issue. I was doing some stuff off camera and very strange. I ran my Massey Ferguson into the back of my New Holland combine, and the Massey Ferguson and this, which wasn't even nearby, which I thought was strange, went flying up in the air, and I had to reset all of them. Really weird. But anyway, as you can see, driving back to 25. Let me just adjust my microphone here a little bit. Okay, I think that's a little bit better. So I'm heading back to 25. I've got the other combines going. As you can see, a little concerned. I'm in the final growth stage on a bunch of these fields. So I was on the map for a while, just kind of doing some things. I got a surprise I'm going to show you guys in a little bit. And when I was doing that, I wasn't harvesting the fields because I always save that for an episode. And I guess it took a lot longer than I thought because, well, these fields are in the final. I think we're going to be okay. We're not going to, I don't think we're in danger of them withering, so we should be all right. But let's see, should I take this left? Hang on, where are we? Oh no, I gotta go right. Okay, good thing I looked. If I can, I'm gonna overtake this guy here. Sorry, buddy, but I'm in a hurry. I'm just looking at the glance. And let's see if we can tell where the combine is. Yeah, looks like he's right up in that direction. There's our Kenworth and trailer. And we should see the combine any minute. There it is. Okay. Let's go ahead and start 25. Combine to transport. Okay. Oop, I want to bring him back up here. Okay, and let's see if we can okay. Alright, so let's just check in real quick here. What's happening here? Why is he stopped? Oh, because I hadn't. Yeah. Okay. Alright, don't need that yet. How are these guys doing? These guys look good. actually. Alright. New Holland is in traffic. New Holland is in traffic. His start is over here, I'm not sure. Let's see if that fixes it. There's the Massey. Why don't I get him started? So this was the issue. This Massey ran into the back of that, and this Massey and trailer went flying up in the air. Okay, so he's good. And oh, sometimes you have to adjust that spout there. But it looks like he's emptying okay now. Alright, so we're getting there slowly but surely. Oh man. So I've got a little bit of a surprise in this episode. I think it's a neat little layer that we're adding to the game. Hope you guys like it. Okay, so let's get these guys started. Okay. Oh, he's not unloading. Why? I think probably I'm gonna get the pipe out. Okay. Oh, is he not underneath? I think he's underneath. Ooh, what's happening here? Oh. All right. This is turning into one of these episodes. Come on. Why is this not unloading? Pipe out. Son of a gun. He shouldn't be going yet. He should be waiting until he fills, but whatever. I'll just, John Deere's in traffic. John Deere is in traffic. This is deja vu all over again. Not sure why the Kenworth is waiting at the stop point. This has not been a smooth start at all. Alright, let's see. How are we doing now? Alright, so he's good. He's doing good. He's not. Let's get our third wheel down. Okay. This looks good. Excellent. Okay. Alright, I think we're finally back on track now. Oh, come on, Deere. Alright. Now we're on track. Holy moly. Alright. So we send him on his way. Why is he doing that? Wow. This is definitely one of these episodes. I want him to drive away. Go, 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 leave us. Alright. Finally. Alright, so now we're going to get this guy back on track. Man, this is... Some of these starts, they're just smooth as silk. And this one, and there's this one. Okay, so we're back on track. As soon as I get this guy going. And you can see this is where that collision occurred. I don't know what happened. It sent the combine in circles here. Yeah, it was bizarre. But anyway, let's just get everyone doing what they're supposed to be doing so we can get these crops pulled out of the ground and in the silos. Copy course. Massey Ferguson has reached waiting point. Combine. Field. Yeah, of course. Of course, of course, of course. Copied the wrong course. Copy course. Case. Oh, that's the one we want right there. JohnDeere stuck in traffic. Well, that's my fault. Move this guy out of the way. Okay. Could you go any slower? This is bizarre. Absolutely bizarre. That's why. Empty combine offload to trailer. I think it goes on worker. Yeah. Everything that could go wrong is going wrong. It's like, what the heck? Okay, John Deere 8530's in traffic again? Oh my gosh. I'm not helping these guys out at all. I'm just leaving stuff where I never leave it, that's why. Alright, so we're getting there. Holy smokes, we're getting there. Alright, so for 50, I wanted to do something a little extra. So I'm getting to that part very soon. Let me just put this away here. Okay. We're going to fill that up. And we're going to fill that up. All right, let's just one more. John Deere has reached. Sometimes you don't have to hit continue, and sometimes you do, and it drives me nuts. I haven't figured out what the difference was. New Holland. Yep. See, this is that. Alright, let me just, for the heck of it. Alright, so he's good. Massey Ferguson is probably... Oh, where's the Massey? Got so many, 86%. Let me hop in him. So, 50th episode, wanted to do something a little different, something a little special. So, I wanted to add a little extra layer to the game. And I'm going to show you that. I'm going to drop this off. And we'll come back and get him started. But I think New Holland has reached waiting point. Not him. Not him. Alright, let me get back to my Massey. Milk Max, empty. Seed Master, full. We're definitely getting behind here too. That's alright. We'll do our best. We're not going to sweat it. Okay. So let me show you our new... Nope, not that. That's the baseball field, which we don't see much of because we're not down that area much. This is where we are. Where are we? We're over near, well, you can't see us blinking, but we're over near the town diner, right in there. So this is our new area. Ta-da! So yeah, I've added this store here, and I've added these two fruit stands as well. So basically we're going to start up a orchard, and we're going to sell cherries, plums, apples, oranges, and pears and strawberry jam. So yeah, this was just an empty parking lot, or I guess parking lot for the baseball field. So I added this mod, all these mods, put in some bushes and shrubs over there, put in a bush here, threw down a couple of pallets, added these trees and these bushes and gravel here, more pallets, just to kind of give it a little, just a little life. So, yeah, so the next thing is we have to, where are we here? We've got to plant some trees. And we're going to do that over near the main farm. So I'm going to get this Massey going, and I'll show you where we're going to do that. The case axial is 100%. Why? Oh, okay. He's just taking his time getting there, I suppose. He's about 5 rows ahead of me. And the only reason I care about that is as soon as he's done with this field, then he's going to go on the other fields. And that means I won't be able to copy his course anymore. So I'm just trying to get as much of it done so I don't have to do this by hand. Okay, so let's go. Where do we want to go? We want to go. I want to go to the Fendt. So we're at the main farm. And I just want to empty these steamed potatoes real quick. Okay. So now, where are we going to put all these apple and all kinds of trees? Well, we're going to put them over here. That's why I cut down these trees to kind of give us a little, this will be our in and out. So basically all this green space is going to be all trees. So, let's get to work, shall we? So what I'm going to do is, boy, we got a lot of space here. A lot of space. So I'm going to start at this corner. JohnDeere. Oh, that Kenworth, is he going to? Yep, he sure is. And he's full. Massey needs to be unloaded. So all of that space, let's see if we can see it on the map. So basically, let me see if it's all of that green space west of 52 and north of the main farm area is going to be all fruit trees. I'm going to put as many in there as I can. And that's going to give us a nice little source of income, without a doubt. And also something to do. Another little thing to do while the crops are growing. Here comes the JCB right in time. John Deere. There's a reason why sometimes I have to send them and other times I don't, and I haven't figured that out yet. If anybody knows, let me know. Sometimes after they unload into the trailer, then they go on their own. And sometimes they don't. And I haven't been able to determine why. It's annoying because it's so much helpful when you don't have to babysit them. I mean, that's kind of the whole purpose, right? I don't think I'm going to lay a straw swath on the field 24. I think we're over 1 million liters of straw, so that should keep us for a while. Okay, so these guys, they're doing all right. And they're doing okay. Go ahead and request the driver. Speaking of which, how's he doing? He's 72%. I'm going to send him. How's this guy doing? Alright, he's on his way back. That's good. What's his 14? I'm going to put that up a little bit. Make him go a little faster to and fro. That should be okay. And he's full. Alright, so the only issue now is I think the Kenworth. No? Well, let's see if he's going to be in the way or not. I don't think he is. Okay, good. Very good. Alright, that wasn't too bad, actually. Okay, so everyone is back on schedule. Oh, that was nice. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is this going to be a problem? I don't think so. The only issue could be the Kenworth when he comes out. John Deere, gotta send him on his way. Yeah, see, why is the Kenworth stopping at the stop? Stop at last point or next trigger? I don't know. He should be going to the start. Oh, God. Really? Let's try this. I don't know why. Oh, I guess I'm just gonna have to hold him here. Continue. Not sure why. He used to just go on his own. Anyway. Alright, back to the Massey. Man, this episode. Has not been Smooth. Alright, so the Kenworth, he's coming back, so that's good. He didn't get caught up with the JohnDeere. Let's see how we're doing. We should be okay. We should be fine. 44, we got plenty of time to get to that. 24, 13, we're plugging away at those, so we haven't started 24 yet, but we'll be there shortly. So we should be alright. Alright. Pretty cool. Alright, so these guys are cool. Just gonna have the case request him just to keep him on his toes. And I'm gonna do the same thing here. Keep them on their toes. And he's unloading. Good. Alright, so everyone's good. So let's go back to the Fendt. And so this is the space that we're going to make for our orchard. Okay? So this is what I'm thinking I want to do here. I'm just going to mark out the area with some shrubs, but we get a lot of space. So the way I'm going to do that is I just want to create a little space. And the space is going to be, oh, come on. I'm going to try and do this as best I can. Doesn't have to be perfect. I'm going to leave a little break there just in case. These are $15. I think they're pretty straight. Okay, that's enough. Now we want to go sideways. Wish there was a faster way to do this, but it doesn't have to be perfect, but I want it to kind of be I wish I could just like hold down shift or something and drag. would be nice. I don't mind doing these little things just to kind of give the map a little, you know, just a little pizzazz. Alright, let's stop there, just because glance isn't working and I'm sure mayhem is occurring somewhere. Yeah, so boy, he fills up fast with the wheat. High yields. Alright, so how are we doing here, boys? Looks good. Alright, cool. So everyone's... You know what? Let's oh, the driver's already coming. There he goes. Alright. Let's see how he's doing. 100%. Oh, shit, dude. Go. Go. Why is he taking this messed up route? Is he trying to find the beginning? I don't know. He must have been past it. Just please drive straight. Please drive straight. Please? Okay. Alright, he's going. I'm not sure what that was all about, but alright. Yeah, we're good. Okay. So let's get back to the Fendt. So yeah, so we're gonna do just to kind of make a little dividing area. Alright. What do you guys think? Am I crazy doing this? Oh, which trees? I think we're using these shrubs. Yeah, okay. Alright, so... Doesn't have to be perfect, but just want to try and get at least kind of straight. Wow. Alright, I think that is going to be enough for that. And then I guess what we'll do is on the trees. Okay, so we have cherry, plum, orange. $1,600. Alright, so how do we do this? I guess we're gonna do in like little squares. So the thing, you know, obviously we just want to have enough. I like to try and put them pretty close, not on top of each other. I'm going to leave that opening. And we're just, you know, trying to keep them in a straight line. I think this is how they, you know, it would be in real life. And I'm thinking 4 rows. Right? So there's one. And then we want to just obviously enough distance to be able to drive between them, and I can see the Fendt. He should be able to easily. These may be a little too close. I hope not. Alright, let's see. Well, that looks pretty good actually, I think. John Deere is at the waiting point. Send him on his way because of course he's waiting. So this looks pretty good. Actually, maybe even too much distance in between. But that looks pretty good. That actually looks neat. Alright. Okay. So these are oranges. Nothing like some Michigan oranges, huh? Okay. So how many trees do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So 48 orange trees. I think I'm going to do another 2 rows. What do you guys think? Another couple of rows. Yeah. We'll do 2 more rows. Remember, we got plenty of space. And I think I'm going to do just a little... Actually... Oh, I had it actually. Where is it? Just do a little... Let's do some kind of... And we'll just kind of mix it up with these a little bit. This is about as good as my modding gets. And then I'm a big fan of these. Just to kind of give it a little, you know, a little something something. That looks nice though. That's actually looks really cool. Alright, so let's do another couple of rows. And we're gonna do still on the oranges. Just trying to keep the space in as best as I can. Kind of going over a little bit. I'm not worried about the same amount per row. I just want to try and keep the same spacing. Why do I feel more comfortable going from the top? Like this. The only equipment we're going to need is a special man truck to collect these. I hope you guys aren't bored to death. Okay. All right. So what's that? About 100 orange trees there? We're going to have a nice orchid going here. Or is it orchid or orchard? I don't know. Orchard, I think. Yeah, I think that's how you say it. Yeah, why don't we, I'll show you the man truck we're going to need. Man truck. I think it's, yeah, is it under? Yeah, trucks, I think. Yep, here it is. We'll go with blue. So that's one bit. What's the capacity? 10,000. And then there's a trailer, I think right in here. Now these work as well, but those are 5,000. No, that's not it. There it is. Okay. So that. There it is. It's a nice little setup. So this is 10,000 between the two of them. Each is 5,000. I'm not going to drive these over yet. But this is it. Looks cool, right? Okay. Wow. Nothing's going wrong. Everything is working. Oh, there's one thing that's not working is this guy. Oh, and this guy. They're gonna crash into each other? Probably. Oh, good. Alright, how are we doing over here? Nope, not him. Almost done. I'm falling behind. I'm gonna pick that straw up when it's all said and done. Request driver. Okay, so I think we're okay as far as withering, right? Yeah. We'll bang 24 out. 45 we're almost done, and 40, ooh, looking down south, 34, 35. We can get those guys started too. And here we are. Might as well start these guys. Actually, I'll save that for the next. I just, in case it doesn't go smooth, I don't want to torture you guys and make you watch it. But this, so orange is 0%. So it basically tells you what percentage they're growing. And if you go down in the middle, they both show up. So the one is, oh, so we're actually getting 4. Let's see if we can, 3, 4, yeah. So that's good because that's good spacing. Because when we drive that truck down that we just bought, it will pull oranges from all 4, which makes it go a lot quicker. So that's actually pretty awesome. Let's see if we can keep it with 4. Yeah? Well, maybe not. Okay. Alright, cool. So, what did we say? There's 50 in 2 rows. So that's about 100. That's about 100 orange trees right there. Yeah, he's just waiting for the Kenworth. Oh, Kenworth's already on the way back. Cool. Cool. Yeah, so he's just kind of waiting there. So I guess maybe we'll do some. So those are oranges, right? Oranges, cherry, and plum. So let's do some plum trees. So I'm going to put a wider space between them just so we can differentiate. And then same thing. Just kind of section them off with that wide area. How much am I spending on these? I think these are $1,600 a pop. So over 100,000. I wonder if it would have made sense to put little horizontal spaces. You know, like right here, take a row of trees out. Just in case, I don't know. How we have this gap here. Should be okay. So let me guys know what you think about these. I think I put an extra one there. Just thought it'd be something neat. You know, I was looking at this space and I was like, man, what are we gonna... I was like, I guess I can cut the grass. But I've got a grass field. Actually, we bought 2 grass fields. I hope these aren't too close. Alright. So we got plums. Got oranges. This isn't going to be like a huge money maker. Well, actually, it will be a decent money maker because we got so many damn trees. So yeah, I mean, we'll definitely make some good money off this. I don't know what the growth period is. I'm not sure how long it takes for these for the fruits to mature. I don't think this is going to turn into like a full-time. I mean, we could do a course play that will just run up and down the rows and collect, so. But I don't think it will be. Getting kind of close, I think, here. Just try and create a little more space. Okay. That looks pretty good. So that's 100. Oh, John Deere. Oh, where's the, oh, freaking, why is the Kenworth doing this? Why is he stopping at the stop? He should be going to the start. Anyway. Okay. Oops. So what do you guys think? That's a nice little orange and plum orchard we got going on there. All right. We're in the fruit business. Looks pretty damn good, I gotta say. It looks cool. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. I could even get rid of a few of these trees and just continue this all the way down just by getting rid of these trees. Probably fit in another, I don't know. Nice. Looks pretty cool. I like it. I like it. And it looks a lot even cooler when you lay down in the trees, doesn't it? Alright, at 95.60, I gotta do something with him. Alright guys, well, we're in the fruit tree business, so looks pretty cool. Anyway, thanks for watching. As always, really appreciate it, and I definitely want to say thank you for all the comments on the last couple of episodes. Welcome me back. It's great to be back, and I'm glad you guys are enjoying these. And let me know what you think about these fruit trees. Good idea? More? What do you think? All right, guys. Thanks again. I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.